Hello everybody and welcome to the second episode of our Dol Guldur campaign in Third Age Total War Divide and Conquer. Now, before I properly start the episode, I quickly want to talk about this battle. It just seems a bit too difficult to win right now because of these two units. The Privateer Cavalry and the Privateer Axemen, which are really good units. So I will treat them with the respect they deserve and pull back for now. Until I, of course, return with more men. Although I'm inclined to just... Oh, okay, Thillion has already fallen. That's pretty fast. Only 12 turns in. And that's good, it's already on track. But I'll come back with Wargs. And it seems the Valesmen are feeling a bit feisty. Which I do need to be wary of that.
No sleeping here.
That's an annoying situation, because I'm only one turn away of taking Rosgobel, which I really do want to take. But then this guy is coming over to be an annoying motherfucker. So I think I'll have to move out.
Get ready for fighting.
Thing is, he takes so long to reach the enemy. If I march, he could potentially take it, so I think I'm best off training a unit here that only takes one turn to recruit. So then these guys can't take it. But that goes a lot of my money, which I kind of wanted to invest in mines, but kind of need the units. These guys take 2 turns. Let some good hunters. That should be plenty to hold them off. So the strategy for right now... Where are the Wargs? Oh yeah, I sent them with Kamu. You go meet up with Lothlorien and we'll besiege them again. And I think we can still like deplete their forces through just sieging them out time after time after time, again and again and again. Now, one thing I want to address before I really get into the gritty part of the video is a comment by Melkor, who linked a very interesting video on the Nazgul and their powers. A very recent video. It was only uploaded in February of this year. I'll put it in the video description because it's quite interesting to get a better idea of just kind of what we're dealing with here. 3 of our generals, faction leader included, are Nazgul, which Khamul is, of course, the second in line, right behind the Witch King himself. So it is interesting to know more about them. Alright, that said, I think I'll end the turn here. Alright, so Magor is sallying out. We're finally going to see Kamal in action. But he has some hobbits, which we saw in the last video. We shouldn't underestimate. They're quite strong. Some Woodman Trackers, some Valesmen, and his guy himself has Skin Changer, which is the scary unit of the pact, but we of course have 2 cavalry units. And you'll also be pleased to know that I've made a Gondor backup, and I'll also make a Dol Guldur backup, which I can save intermittently. In case I do something wrong and I save wrong, I maximum lose 20 minutes, which that's okay, I can live with that. So let's see if we can meet Magor and take the settlement. Now, I do want to expand relatively quickly, and I want to take some key settlements early on. Preferably, I'd push on the elves pretty early on, and I think I might have to use the combined power of my 3 Nazgul units, put them in one army, and just crush them. But for that, I do believe I should try to get some peace alliances first, because otherwise we're going to have a big issue. This is a pretty cool settlement. I don't think I've ever fought in a settlement like this. It's an elven settlement, it seems like. Alright, so he's going to sally out. We're going to use our javelins in the front with... because these javelins are actually pretty decent. 4-6, that's not bad for an early tier javelin unit. Alright, and then the Wargs shall take this side. And these are the Shadow Knights, which we haven't seen in action just yet. At least not in this campaign. That's Kamul himself. Doesn't look quite as cool as the Witch King, but still looks very menacing. And Shadow Knights, of course. Of course, the sound's off again. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. But Kamal himself, 12 attack, 10 charge, which is very high, and 30 defense, which is amazing. And of course it's a general cav, so he does replenish pretty easily. So we'll use the Wargs sparingly, but we'll use Camel a little bit more than that. Camel can be used a fair bit. And the combined power of a shock cavalry, which makes a menacing sound, with the poison arrows, should frighten these poor little hobbitses fairly easily. Let's just immediately start off with a rebel yell, as I like to call it. Alright, pull back, Billy Idol. That wasn't even a proper charge. Okay, so his skin changer already here. So we should have to send our dudes in. I didn't see them come, they're pretty quick. But there will mess up my Dol Guldur host super easily. So we'll give him a good charge. One more lob of the volley. Okay, stop. That was a proper charge. Should do a ton of damage. Yep. Nice. Right, walks, pull back.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Give them another throw. Ooh, the Wargs have done a nice job. Alright, I do think my scouts are just having more friendly fire.
The enemy are badly bloody.
Nice.
They have lost half their men.
Alright. Need to deal with skin changers, they're the biggest threat. Yeah, having Camel in our army is definitely the way to go for tough fights. He makes this laughably easy. Careful, Walks, don't get too feisty. Right, General's running. Let's make sure we actually eat him. Nom 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 nom. It's a bear rock to hang on my wall. That will look nice. Let's kill them with minimal casualties, por favor. Oh, it's ended. We don't need to kill 90% in this case, seeing that it's a siege battle. There are no survivors. Alright. So, that's a good way to start off the second episode. Kicking some Anduin Vale ass. Filthy bear people. And hobbits. They're just such a... I want to say a mess of a faction, but I don't want to, like, talk bad about the mod. It is a mess of a faction. It's just they're all over the place with their units. Wow, this settlement sucks. Seriously? Sack settlement? 0 gold. I think I'll still... I just was... I'll sack it. At least it brings in a lot of money. A lot more than the other ones do. Well, not a lot more, but more. Roscobel. Alright. Let us keep moving towards Goblin Town. Alright. So Dol Guldur has been fortified. These guys are now like, ah, there goes our plan. The elves are also... I don't know why the elves hate me so much. Normally they're pretty passive. Oh, fuck.
It will be an honor defeating you.
Where the hell's this guy coming from with that big of an army? Holy cow. Could you, chill out, perhaps? Alright, I think I'll just do nothing and save up some money. I might be able to afford mines then. Yes, I should be able to. Do I want to build something at Roscobel? Ah, it's all pretty expensive. Eventually I will. Do I just go straight for Khazad-Dûm? Might actually be a better idea than trying to go for these shitty settlements. Just fuck these 3 settlements, or 4. Just have Dol Guldur with a decent garrison, then Khazad-Dûm, and then try to get our filthy hands on Khazad-Dûm. I think that might actually be a better strategy. But I need peace with the Vale then, which... I could train another diplomat, which I think I should do. And I think I should also train another unit of Wargs, seeing as they're so vital. Will I still have enough money for mines after this? No, I will not. I'll be at 3.5 thousand, and I need 3.7. But I don't think I have much of a choice. So we'll end the turn. Let's... Shrine of Melkor is pretty expensive, actually. But I think I need it. Yeah, I think I need it. There goes my money, god damn it. Whenever I'm like, I'm gonna save money this time, I spend it like it's flowing out of my asshole. Well, at least that big Vale army isn't coming south yet. Otherwise we'd be in big trouble. Edoras is already besieged. 14 turns in. Let me just toggle the Fog of War. Just want to have a look. Is Isengard already besieging Rohan? Holy shit, Isengard's going hard. Okay. Isengard's going hard. They already lost Helm's Deep done last year. Onodrith's barely holding. And Edoras is under siege by a decent force. Decent enough to take it. Holy fuck. Durwath Gind as well, Breganus? Isengard, Jesus, you're having a good time. But that's good for me. And also, if we can take a look as well down here, Mordor is also having an amazing time. Which is also good for me. If Isengard and Mordor crush these guys, then they might be able to help me out in the long run. Let's see. Alright, so the Vale's really not that keen on war with me, it seems. It's pretty passive. We have another diplomat, which I will start talking to Vale right away. Would you like a ceasefire? No, it's very demanding. Shame.
Never. Do you think us foolish and this meeting was...
Guess I do. Maybe I can try peace with the elves then? I'm at war with too many factions. Seriously, I am. Will I be able to reach them in time? I should be able to. Hello, Vale. Well, to be honest, the Vale's already at war with a lot of factions as well. Dol Guldur, Orcs of... Oh, they're not at war with the Orcs of Moria, though. But I imagine they soon will be. Alright. Let's save money. Not spend anything. So these guys are losing some troops slowly. It's barely anything. And they'll probably attack me soon again, but there's not much I can do there. It's not an easy campaign. It really isn't. I watched the faction overview by Ar-Adunaim, and he said it would be an easy campaign, but I don't really feel like it is. Maybe I'm just a scrub. Or maybe a little bit of both. Yeah, they lose a couple units every turn, so it does make it a bit easier. The Walk Marauders are ready.
I will only address you in battle.
Radagast the Brown himself.
Send your emissary to me.
The ripe young age of 28. And he's a bit of a jerk.
Things can only get better between us.
At least he's positive.
Yes.
Hello, goblins. Trade rights, please. Thank you. An alliance would be very nice.
I do not. Something else you'd like to suggest? Let us not take this further. This is quite useless.
Hey, that's enough to buy the mines. The mines of Dol Guldur. Which, they're only 200, they're not the good mines, but something. We can get a board reader afterwards. And let's attack with a captain, though. Captain Bran. We need to kick him out of here. Because he's an annoying little fucker. So he's got some Valemen and some Woodman Hunters. Which are just both regular... Okay, this is spear and this is a sword and shield. Or sword and board, you can also say. So let's fight it on the battle map. We have Wargs, so that kind of makes this entire ordeal a whole lot easier. Without Wargs, I'm sure we'd take a lot of casualties, but with Wargs, it actually becomes pretty easy. Let us start a deployment. They don't have archers, so we will maximize the benefit we get from our archers. You're just gonna run? That's fine. I will skirmish you if I have to. If you're gonna be a little bitch, I can be a little bitch, and I'll use all my arrows. These guys have shitty range, but better range than a melee unit, rest assured. And they're going into hiding, little bitches. So they really want to use the field advantage. Can't blame them. So the thing with these archers is, and that's the same thing we saw in the 3,500 Hobbits versus Sauron video. If you haven't seen that one, I'm about to spoil it. There is strength in numbers for missile units. There definitely is. Every shot they fire is wildly inaccurate, is a very short range, does barely any damage, but there's 203 of those arrows being flung towards you. With the elves, you've got, you know, high accuracy, high power, high range, but there's only about, 40, 50, 60 arrows being shot your way. There is strength in numbers. As we saw with Sauron, if you throw 3,000 rocks at him, he'll die. He'll drop. And he'll drop pretty fast even. Come on, Mirkwood Hunters, be faster than that. He no longer wants to chase me. Let's just soften him up a little bit. The Wargs are hungry. Indeed they are. I can hear him yipping and yapping. Alright, let's give him a good charge, shall we? Prepare the Wargs. Does there captain have a name? Not that I can tell. We'll call him Bob. Alright, Bob, release your Wargs. Let's give him a good charge now, shall we? That should do it. They got their backs exposed. Hammer and anvil. Classic, baby. Give it to him, Wargs. Yippity yap. Ooh, man, the Wargs are really good. Their charge is immense. 6 doesn't seem that high, but for a unit that doesn't use lances, it is amazing. Alright.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Stop firing. Let's numb him down. I'd love to get a man of the hour, but probably won't happen. Let's eat them, come on. Nom nom nom. Feed the Wargs so I don't have to do it myself. There we go. We've killed Thor. Alright, that should be enough. Clear victory. Yeah, the Wargs doing the heavy lifting as expected. We definitely need the Wargs. Wargs are our key to victory. Without Wargs, don't bother. Do not bother. Because your regular infantry will simply not cut it. Now, Dol Guldur actually has a fair amount of high quality cavalry units in its lineup. High quality units all round. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. Alright, you can move. I should see, some elves are missing.
At your service. Yes.
Let's try to talk with the elves, but some elves are missing and I don't know where they are, so I think I should send some troops to Ar-Adunaim.
Get ready for fighting. Don't sleep in here. Don't sleep in here. Come on. Listen up. Take your feet up.
The good thing about Dol Guldur though is that it's hard to reach, so I can almost always see them coming and then still have time to prepare. Alright, so both sides will probably rise up, and I think... I don't know, do we run again, or do we... we should give it another shot. There's less of them, more of us. The numbers work out, you know. Talk to Goblin Town. Let us now move towards Gundabad. Try to get peace with the elves. We kicked their ass twice. Hopefully they like understand the situation. Mutual agreement, you know. We don't have to like each other. We just have to tolerate each other. That's plenty. But I'm not sure if they'll see it that way. Guess there's only one way to find out. To kindly ask them, hello, could you please not hate us anymore? Alright. Let's give it a shot. Come on. Let's give it a try. House of Power is now in our favor. Let's make sure I don't mess up now. I need to do it right twice at the beginning of each video, and then there's no way for me to mess it up. Or not mess it up a lot. I can still slightly mess it up. So if this doesn't work out, I'll just withdraw and besiege them again, and eventually they'll run out. Alright. Drop the rams and get into a semblance of a defensive position. I wish I had wargs, but we're a little bit preoccupied. Gosh. Put you here to keep the cavalry busy in case they charge. Keep you in position. Alright, so the cavalry is key. They need to die. Also Privateer Axemen. Anything else is scrap. Fire on the cavalry and kill them, please, for the love of Melkor. Where is Privateer Axemen? Oh, there they are. Yeah, they're already charging me. Goblins, you need to break that charge. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep them busy. Stop them! Alright, where's the Privateer Axemen? There they are. Fire on them, please. The only ways we can ever win this battle. Damn, man, those Privateer cavalry just don't die. Despite all the fire we're laying into them. Got them flanked, but I think the Privateer Axemen are just slaughtering our troops now. So let's hope we can pull off the impossible and kill the cavalry in time. I think we might have to run again. The Privateers are just... they're hella strong. Okay, they're breaking. Now can we focus fire on the Privateers? Hope my general doesn't die. Alright, they're running. They're probably coming after these guys. Yep. They realize the threat they pose. Oh, they are starting to die, at least, finally. So we might win this one after all. It will be a tough fight still. Ah, fuckers.
The enemy are badly bloody. They have lost half their men.
I think we still stand a fair chance. Cavalry is starting to finally drop. Come on, boys. Oh, it's gonna be such a close fight. But there's so many axemen still remaining. And these cavalry just don't die. Fuck. No, I think it's another loss again. My god! These guys are monsters, I need to get me some of those. Also fairly good morale for not having a general, but just a captain. Props to them. Although they're finally having some tears in their morale. Now we need to take care of the privateer axemen. Surrounding them will be the way to go. Although he's doing another surround because their guys rallied up again. Will it be enough? It's gonna come down to the wire. This guy's still running amok.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
I think it's gonna be another close loss. Even though we had more troops this time around, but... It's fucking cavalry! Come on. It's not over until it's over. I don't care if we lose all our men. Come on, kill the cavalry, for the love of God. For the love of all that is holy. Stop coming back. Leave! Assholes. I am not setting foot in that settlement. They will have to come to me. I'm worried about the axemen. I don't care. Stop firing for a bit. Save it for the hunters. And the axemen are also coming back. No, that's not the axemen. But they will come back. They'll keep coming back and we'll just take them down one by one. Oh no, they're using their tower. See, that's why I don't want to just run in. Let them come to me. I'll take them down one by one if I have to. That's completely fine. Though maybe if I can run them before those guys can rally, it will count as a victory. Otherwise I'll just run out of timer. There we go, captain down. Should finish up, I guess. Nope. They have regained their heart. These guys kind of look like Solaire of Dark Souls. The green armor, the bucket helmet. I can kind of see it now. No, because now these guys... Oh my god, it's going to be a painful battle. God bless those Dol Guldur archers. I will just wait. I'm not going to risk my life. He will have to come after me. Come on. It's already a close enough battle as this. See, they just come out, they run. What the hell is this, man? And here come the other troops, but we can't rout them in time. And if I get too close, the towers start firing and I'm at a massive disadvantage. So how have you guys been? I've been alright considering the situation. I mean, it's not been the greatest of weeks for me. A lot of bad luck, but all in all, not that much to complain about, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, considering the situation we are in right now in the world. Ah, finally. So we won at a great cost. A cost a little too great to be happy about, but we won. So that's another settlement that we can add to our collection, and a fine collection it is. Okay.
We've destroyed the enemy!
Wow, 60. These are all shitty settlements, man. Put south is. Kothog. Kinda want to recruit him because his unit's probably the strongest I can get right about now. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. Let's get him. Arnor's already under attack. We want to talk to Kingdom of Rohan, which sure, after we talk to the elves. Please want peace. Why we should not want peace? Come on, man. I'll give you trade rights. My valuable goods of, I don't know, spider eggs? Yeah, you're not interested. You want to buy my map information? I'm desperate for money.
Possibly a mistake. Good day to you.
Thank you.
Without question, my lord.
Alright.
No sleeping here! Oh!
Shrine of Melkor is complete in Rhosgobel, which is starting to bring in a lot of money, probably just because of Kamal being there. So I should probably start looking into free upkeep. So let's get the slave pit there. All these settlements are finished. I should probably exterminate the populace. Kotok, can you go back to Dol Guldur, please? So I don't think I want to wait around too long. I think I want to replenish most of my army. Let's merge. Send some guys back for retraining. And keep moving. I really want to take Khazad-Dûm quickly, which I could, but then I'm kind of open to the Vale, just going straight for Dol Guldur, which I guess is a risk I have to take. Worst case scenario, I just move my capital to Khazad-Dûm. I think that will do more good to me than not. Let's improve our food production, and let's end our turn. My god, these turns are so much shorter compared to the ones in the Gondor campaign, simply because we don't have to micromanage 200 settlements. Not 200, but more than 40, I'd say. Close to 50, I think. And here we have 5. Or 6, actually. Do we have 6? I think we have 6. Yeah, we have 6 regions under our control. Yeah, like I thought, Vale's already becoming a bit feisty, so we might have to send Kamal on his way.
Listen up! No sleeping here!
Let's retrain these lads. And let's get a slave pit here as well. These guys will be on the way for a little bit. But I think if I pull Kamal out of Rhosgobel, I think they'll hate me. I should have probably exterminated the populace, which is my bad.
Get ready for fighting! Get ready for fighting! Orcs! Get ready for fighting! No sleeping here!
Who is the garrison? You two. March on Rhosgobel.
We have come. Orcs! Get ready for fighting!
Yeah, they're not happy. But I think with low tax rate
No
and
sleeping here! Orcs!
Small garrison, that does it. Yep. I can even boost it up again. And then we'll send Kamal on the way to fight this Vale army. I know I'd like to send them more towards Garazgaladon. But we'll assemble a force and expand our settlements a little bit. But we do need to be wary of this guy, Captain Grithnir. Dirith Anduin. I remember that settlement well from my Khazad-Dûm campaign, where we had a heroic battle against Mordor, who fielded, I think, about 20 great beasts. My god, that's one of those battles you never forget. And whenever I see that settlement, it always takes me back to, I guess, about a year ago. Dol Amrot's having a great time. This guy is indeed... Where's south? Why are you unhappy? I didn't know that. We'll just lower then. Rioting, recruitment reports, retraining in Dol Guldur, very nice. And a slave pit in Rhosgobel. Which does mean I can get some troops. And the Mirkwood Hunters are the way to go.
Pick your feet up. Get ready for fighting. Pick your feet up. Ambush. Listen up.
Get the Nazgul in one army. Can you fuck off, please?
They're sleeping here.
And then if this guy wants to try anything...
Is that what you want?
I hope they can't attack in one go, which they might actually be able to, and then watch it not reinforce me, something like that. Guess I should send this guy as well. Them all team up in one army. I think that's the best way to go about it. Alright, Rhosgobel, let's get some... Let's get a grain exchange. Let's see that we can train some more anti-elven troops, aka Orc Maulers.
Can I help?
Hello, I'm looking for Mount Gundabad. There we are.
Honored friends. Let us
Trade rights,
hear-
please.
You have another proposal then?
Give me money for map information. I have one more settlement, so I can ask for 600, right? 100 per settlement. Hey, it works.
Your time was most valuable.
Hello, Rohan.
Is it you wish to
You want
be
trade
served?
rights?
Possibly a very well.
I wouldn't mind being friends with you.
have to suggest.
Ah, but you're allied with Lothlorien, so we can't be friends. Sad. Prince Theodred. Do you like some map information? It's the best map information you've ever bought, my friend.
Until we
That's another 1.2k in the pocket. Plus 2 units of fucking Mirkwood gobos. Holy shit.
Get ready for fighting.
That's gonna make all the difference. Let's get a slave pit, I think, or let's get a hunting hut in Bursautis. Bursautis, Jesus. Okay. All right. Let's see what the Vale does. And let's see how we can crush him most effectively. Alright, so he's changed his mind. He's like, nah, just kidding, bro. I don't want a piece of you after all. But I'll deal with that rebel army for once and for all. I'm kind of tired of them skulking about in my woods. This is my realm, buddy. You're in Nazgul land.
Get ready for fighting.
No, this guy being annoying. He might also try to go after Rhosgobel, so we'll give him
They're sleeping here.
an army.
Listen up. Come on. They're sleeping here. Come on. Listen.
Hello. What are you doing?
Objective complete.
At your service.
Let us go speak with Isengard.
Without question, my lord.
We don't even have to travel that far.
Continuing tomorrow.
And you, let's go talk to Eriador,
At once.
wherever they might be.
Tomorrow's journey awaits.
Slave pit in Ostingale, nice.
Get ready for fighting.
The rebel army fled. I don't know where they went. Captain Grithnir decides to hold his ground, which might be a mistake on his part. The builders. So what are we facing? Lumbermen are actually... they're not lumbermen, they're Bjorning warriors, which is probably just a stronger version of lumbermen. Yep. Frightened infantry, effective against armor. Pretty good unit overall. It's also their captain, and they also have some Bjorning riders, which I am more scared of, because they can keep my cavalry busy. Everything else is kind of standard. So we're just going to try to overwhelm them with our Nazgul. That's basically the strategy. Don't need to attempt a night battle because we're already at full command. So the name of the game will simply be to scare them away. They don't have a general, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Ah, interesting, they can also use their Nazgul power. I wasn't sure if they could, because normally only the general gets to use abilities. Ah, but then I remember, yeah, from my Gondor campaign, I did that often with Boromir and Faramir. And Forlong. Right, I remember his name. Forlong. I named the fucking sun one after him. My god, stop being so scary. So he's standing here, okay, odd. No, don't run actually, just walk. We also have cavalry and castellans, just walk. And more cavalry. I don't like that he's being so sneaky. I'm supposed to be the sneaky one. Nice. So we do have more cavalry options to do with their cavalry. We do have the Wargs, which are an anti-cavalry cavalry. If he keeps his units spread out, I might just go for some sneaky charges and replenish them anyway, so I can be a bit YOLO. Not as much with the Castellans. Alright, hang on, I'm being a bit careless. Where is their cavalry? I need to keep an eye on the cavalry. Okay, they're back there. Let's see if we can go for a sneaky charge on the Beyonding Warriors. That's actually their captain right here. It does look quite cool. They're gonna... he's throwing javelins, I think. Alright. He's sending in his cavalry, which we need to pull back then. Pull back, Camel. Camel almost sounds like camel. If I pronounce it too quickly. Camul. Windman Trackers. That's an annoying unit. Wargs, I need you to deal with these Bjorning Riders. Wargs are a bit slow, that's a downside of them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Crush the Bjorning Riders, who are actually a bit too annoying. Nice. Alright, that should crush him. Alright. Time to finish this. Should have a much easier time now. These guys should break pretty easily with the cavalry charging them. Camel is here, boys. Down you go. Settle down, my lads, settle down. There goes the shield bearers. Now everyone just runs. The mere sight of the dual Nazgul power. It is a bit obscene. Take down the trackers. Should have our Call of the Nazgul up again. What's it called? Terror of the Nazgul. Morale debuffs are definitely working out like that. Come on.
are badly bloody.
Putting up more of a fight than I anticipated. Come on. Surely enough time has passed. There we go, Captain down. He came back, brave as he was. Now he's dead. Alright, let's run him down. No survivors. 89% is not enough, boys. Beautiful. So yeah, the dual Nazguls and simply having Kamal in my army just... yeah, he is a beast. Nice. Alright, we can end this battle. Boom, boom, boom. Take a look. Well, the Dol Guldur host did very well as well. Just kind of held their own, which is more than I would ever ask for. Castellan's, of course, doing a lot of damage, as well as Kamal's Shadow Knights. It's pretty fair spread, though. It's like one unit really stands out, just a bit. Okie dokie. So, that's that army out of the way. Now, I don't know, I kind of want to march on Khazad-Dûm. What's the worst that could happen? What is the... ooh, that's a lot of... let's do it. They can't afford it. Or they're simply not interested. Psychopaths.
Orcs! Listen up!
Alright, Khand and the Lamroth. That's fairly early on at the war. Let's retrain these guys. What do I want to build? Let's get a Shrine of Melkor here, seeing as the people are quite unhappy. And yeah, everything else is kind of as is. Let's get some Mirkwood Hunters here again.
Come and get me, you coward.
Hmm.
Get ready for fighting. Orcs!
So yeah, we'll just team up these armies and send them to Lothlorien. And hope that at one point the Vale and I can just kind of forget about all that has happened between us, and I hope Gundabad can keep him busy enough. And I also hope they go to war with the Goblins of Moria soon enough. Alright, so the Vale is scurrying off. Good, because I want to rush the elves before they can build up too strong of a force to deal with me. And seeing as Isengard's already pressuring Rohan, I think they might actually keep the elves a little bit occupied as well. I got a new mission. Yeah, I am actually going to talk to Isengard, but thanks for pointing it out to me.
Stopping here and honor, Lord.
Is this still...
Yes.
Dane's Hall is in
Tomorrow's journey
Snow Cans, interesting.
Continuing tomorrow.
Might actually start out that way, I don't remember, even though I did a campaign. Sue me.
We've destroyed the enemy!
5 units, and they probably also get a garrison, so you have to siege them out for 12 turns. Yeah, if you have to, you have to. Mine's are almost done, which is good for my income. Maybe I should get 1 unit of Shadow Guard in case they... it's too expensive. Need to build more buildings first. Or save up more money a little bit. Quick turns, that's the way we like it. Already 20 turns in. Remember when we were Gondor? We had to fight 3 battles every turn, especially in the beginning. I just keep stumbling over my words. I just try to speak too quickly sometimes. I know it's a personal flaw. You know, I'm kind of having second thoughts. I could rush the elves, or I could just keep putting pressure on the Vale, who have no possible way of standing against me.
At your service. Yes. Stopping here. Yes, Lord. At once. Without question, my lord. continuing
Nazanor should still be in Dwarven hands. Like, I could take Dunberg easily. I could even take Enethar easily. But they're all, you know, more of the same shitty settlements, and I'm also inching closer towards Thranduil's realm. Also, Dale and Erebor I don't want to piss off anytime soon.
Is that what you want?
So I think we'll keep on marching towards Khazad-Dûm.
Objective complete.
Interesting. Who's besieging that place? Is it elves?
Come on!
Who's besieging it?
Orcs!
I want to know. Do I have a spy? I don't have a spy, do I? Ah, Burnt Lands. What are you doing over there, man? I need you here. I need you on the front line.
Stay right there.
Alright, so our economy is looking a little bit better. Bunch of new buildings. Let us get... I need more money. I think the best way to do that right now is to get free upkeep. Okay. I moved everyone, didn't I? Yep. Okay. So I don't really want to piss off whoever's besieging Erui, because judging by this amount of garrison, and they're besieging them, they've got a strong garrison themselves. So I just want to sneak past. Oh shit. It seems like they lifted the siege, or they failed the siege. I think it was the elves. I think when it was their turn, the siege disappeared. Unless it's a visual bug, which might also be the case. Alright, so Erui's still in the rebel hands. I don't know what's going on. Ah, this guy looks... this guy looks ripe for the taking. If I attack that guy, these guys will reinforce, and he might be able to take the settlement in one turn.
No sleeping here.
But I don't have the manpower to deal with fucking Celeborn. When they also have a unit that you can't even pronounce the name of, you need to be very scared. But these guys are all fairly shitty Lorien whatevers. If I had this guy out, I'd do it. Because with the cavalry, no brainer. So what I'll do is I'll sit on the bridge. If he wants to attack me, that's fine. It will be a bridge battle, and I can use my strengths against theirs. And in one more turn, Kamal will be here, and we might just be able to force our hand. Push the elves away. Oh, gosh. If the Veil attacks me now, I'm fucked. Like, these places are all... But, you know what? Let's just go for it. Ah, I forgot to move my diplomats. I am an idiot. I barely have anything to do in my turns. Alright, so the elves attack me. I think it's Celeborn, actually. Which, in that case, I might just run. Is that Celeborn? It's not Celeborn, it's Captain Lamalas. And that means only Celeborn is left in Khazad-Dûm. Man, all these tongue twisters. You know what, let's try. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Even though it might desperately fail, and if I was doing, you know, no saves coming at all, I wouldn't do this battle because I don't think I'll win it, but I kind of want to try, you know? Little curious. Ah, yes, a bridge battle with fog. Amazing. So we can't let him use his superior range, because he'll destroy my maulers. Alright, excellent. He's sending in his archers first, to which we will happily say, hello, nice to meet you. Our maulers will be ready for them. The archers are already run. They're so fast. Look at them. Just immediately. Oh, they're doing some infighting. Beautiful.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
More stinky arrows. If we beat these guys, the Siege of Khazad-Dûm will be... Don't let them sneak out like that. Come on, Maulers. You're the best shot against the elves we have. We are winning this, but with heavy casualties. But that's fine, to be honest. Let's put our Nazgul and our Castellans at the front line, though. So they're running? Yep. They're way too fast to hunt down. Alright, so we're still winning this with not that many casualties, and that's an army that will no longer be defending Khazad-Dûm. Let's give him the old Nazgul fear, or terror of the Nazgul. So, did someone regain their courage? Then who's still in the game? I think someone just voluntarily running. Yep, there we go, end battle. Oh, easy peasy. Less elves for us to worry about when we take their seat of power. Pretty good shit. And we haven't even had to use Camel yet to attack some elves. If we can take Khazad-Dûm, that will bring in a lot of money. And I think we just need to set our sights on Khazad-Dûm then, and then we can fund everything we fucking want. We don't need the money right now. Prefer to have the elves out of the way. So we'll immediately besiege them. Camel will be there shortly. All thank flourishes, and the mark is falling. Funny how those two things happen at the same time. Hello, would you like trade rights? Would you like an alliance? No, I actually don't want an alliance with you. I would sell you map information though. My rates keep going up. It's now 700 for map information. And you seem happy to pay that. And as are also in Gundabad hands, we have to go pretty far to get to Eriador. Let's go to Eriador itself. Hey, another 500 gold coins.
Listen up. Get ready for fighting. Orcs! Attack! Chop them to pieces.
Okay.
Sleeping here.
Camel, are you in reinforcement range? You are not. But still, alright. We can take Khazad-Dûm early on. That would be amazing.
Get ready for fighting.
Let's just hope he's not sending in any reinforcements I need to know about. Let's send our spy.
Stay right
there. What to build? Roads, I guess. And some garrison. Actually, don't really. If they're not gonna attack, I don't need it. If they attack, they can have these shitty settlements, as long as Dol Guldur stands. I'd rather buy some buildings then. Or let's get some Dol Guldur hosts. They're actually fairly good units. Alright, let's see what happens. Will Celeborn already rise up? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, he's sending in reinforcements. So we do need to be careful about that. That might be a blessing in disguise, however. Lothlorien under attack. Yep, that's me, boys. Talk to the Dwarves of Eriador. Yeah, I was actually planning on doing that, my friend.
Yes.
Maybe I'll run into a general out here.
Question, my lord.
Nope.
Are you sure? I cannot reach that place, my lord.
I cannot reach that place.
Be gone.
So I think I could try force another bridge battle, but I think I'll just reinforce that to a scary army.
Kill them all.
Just battering rams, please. And they attack me, these guys sally out, we have a big battle on the field, and I can use my triple Nazgul and double cavalry to great effect. I think that's the best way to go about it. I think that's the only way I will be able to defeat the elves. Which is still a bit of a risky play. But I think it's the right play. I guess I should save for the upgraded mines. Let's go talk to Dunland, I suppose. Here's some moving. Spies also coming in, finally. So I do believe we'll have a battle here. The episode's already a bit long, but if that happens this turn, I will just go for it. That would be a fucking massive victory if I can take Khazad-Dûm. These are already depleted forces. They're survivors of the last battle. I don't know what they're bringing in here. It seemed like a fairly big force. Let's actually just save the game another extra time on the backup one, because otherwise 50 minutes lost. If I record another Gondor video, when I record another Gondor video, we do not want that. Alright, as expected, he goes in. Balance of power is basically in the middle, slightly in their favor. Now Celeborn is reinforcing. I could just try to kill the fucker as fast as humanly possible. I love how Galadriel is part of his retinue, not a separate unit. It would be cool if she was a general. I wonder if we kill him, do we get his ring? Would be cool. So I think I will just try to predict where he spawns and then just try to eliminate him as fast as possible. He is a ranged unit with high defense, but that doesn't really matter if they're getting charged up the asshole by wargs and shadow, what are they called, shadow guard. This army is fairly decent. They have the elvish Darth Mauls and they have some lances, which I'm mostly scared of the lancers. So they should spawn right behind me. And we should just send in everything we got to eliminate them as quickly as possible. Eliminate the reinforcements. Let's take a quick sip of water because this is a vital battle. Let's listen to the general's speech, actually. We rarely do that, and this is one of those key battles in this campaign, I feel like. Come on, General. Give me a motivated speech.
They are men feared only by sheep. And for all the wrong reasons.
Tell them how it is. Anything else? You done? Oh, I thought they said more. Alright. So, he should, logically speaking, spawn here-ish, just straight up behind me. If he does, he will get a nice welcome party. Actually, send the Nazgul in front. And they spawn over there. Why? Oh, God. Well, Camel, Wargs, everyone just rush here. The elves are faster than us. It didn't look like they were spawning there on the battle map. I will redo the battle and just know they spawn here, because logically speaking, we should be able to see them coming. Alright, cavalry, you gotta fucking hurry. Because these guys are already on the field. Celeborn is close behind. Run, run, run. We don't have time. Actually, fuck the wardens. We need to go after the archers. Shadow Guard. Shadow Knights. I did check their name. Shadow Knights are fairly slow, actually. Alright, give him a good charge, give him a good wallop. He will start firing. Let's just take a moment to appreciate their design. My god, are they sexy? Are they skilled against mounts? They are, they got spears. Give him a charge, lads! Give him a charge! Yeah, a lot of good that shield does for you now, huh?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Another charge. Yeah. We need to kill Celeborn in this one, because otherwise it won't really matter. Alright, he's no longer firing. The Castellans are coming in. Which is most excellent. We're putting ourselves at a disadvantage now because we're fighting down the hill. But I'm not really worried about this army as much as I'm about Celeborn himself. Alright. Well, let's set up just in case, because they will attack us. So we need to be ready for that. Our Castellans can take care of Celeborn. We also have our Shadow Guard and the Wargs, of course. The Castellans should be plenty. Get into a semblance of a defensive formation. And I forgot to check who their captain is. Let's see, can we spot him? He's probably in the back. Is it the Lancer unit after all? Yeah, I think it is actually. Look how cool they look. Dwarf moles. Let's give him a charge. Well, the good thing is, I don't think Celeborn will rout. I think he'll fight till the bitter end. Stop. Not shoot at the one unit, please. Give him a charge. Nice. Beautiful. Let's immediately pull back. Charging Celeborn himself. Oh, nice. We killed him already. He went down pretty fast. Alright. Lord Celeborn the Just is no more. Lord Celeborn the Just died. Alright, he's sending his Lothlorien lances right away, which does work in our favor, because then we can kill them before they cause too much of a ruckus. I think we got this one. Doesn't matter how many even if it doesn't matter if we lose any elves. Any Nazgul. Taking Khazad-Dûm will give us such a boost, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I am Färdig söt. Not a great charge, but okay. It's something. How's it looking? Okay, we're dropping. Can we finish up the Lancers, please? Ah, they're routing. Nice. Cut them down.
If we continue like this, we will smash the elves.
Do not give them the time nor space to run. Khazad-Dûm is ours. They need to know it. Charge, my boys. Nice, they're also running. I see. They're being a bit feisty. The lances coming back again. And the Gurdener are trying to attack my Nazgul. That will, however, not work out the way they expected. Rest assured. I love the Elven Horn, it's one of the coolest sounds in the game. But it is a bit sad to hear it right now. With the context of them dying horribly. They're probably tooting their horn in the way Boromir did. Very much a sacrificial, let's go rebels way, you know. Ah, Kamul, you beautiful son of a bitch. It is pure joy to see you in action.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, and Celeborn's host is dead. Nice, let's keep running them down. No mercy. The Wargs are hungry. Alright, so I think we just took Khazad-Dûm. It's quite a feat. We've killed the Elven King Celeborn. If you can call him a king. A lord, I guess, is more apt, more placed. Well, Thranduil was a king, so I think it would be fair to call Celeborn a king as well. Nice. Ah, Kamul, you beautiful son of a bitch, you did it. We did it. We beat the elves. I mean, the elves aren't dead yet, but they are definitely have been dealt a killing blow. And now we control one of the richer, I think, settlements. I'll definitely bring in more money than the shitty settlements we bought. Probably on the level of like Dol Guldur. Let's take a look. I think I'm better off exterminating the populace. Yeah, it's on the same level as Dol Guldur. The beautiful elven lands. It would be cool if they also looked like corrupted on the land now, on the campaign map. Oh fuck. Did they just get a doom stack? I think they did get a doom stack. Yeah, okay, so they got a doom stack because Khazad-Dûm fell. Which they will no doubt use against me. My god, that is a scary army. So, what do we do? What do we do? Crap, I wasn't prepared for this. can tell you that.
I respect you.
I need more troops. I need an army.
Get ready for fighting. Oh! Objective complete. Get ready for fighting. No sleep. Come on.
No, 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 go round.
Ready. This way. Hurry up.
They can easily reach Khazad-Dûm in one turn. I didn't think that part through. Fuck.
I respect you, my enemy.
Elbreth Sentinels, they seem very strong. I need troops immediately. I need too many turns where I can get troops. Troops I want at least. Let's get a Shrine of Melkor. Can we get
No sleeping here.
mercenaries? Nope. Okay. Well, I think we just have to take it. All right. Well, I'll quit the episode here and listen to what you guys have to say about it. Do I pull back and come back with a larger host to take Lorien again, or what would you recommend me to do? I will, however, invest my money, I think. Don't need anything here too badly. Or I'll wait for the better mines. I could also do that. No, I need to train troops, I think. I need to push the advantage I got going. So yeah, a bit of an epic battle. Epic conclusion. We have a decent force here, but not decent enough to hold this, I don't think. March Wardens, sentries. A little bit of swordsmen who look absolutely amazing. I don't think I can deal with that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and give me all the advice you got. I am very curious to hear it. Actually, before I end it, I should still talk to Eriador, because otherwise I'll forget at the beginning of the next episode. Hello!
Let's see. Another proposition for us, eh?
No, wait. I want money. 800, seeing as I control the new settlement. These chumps actually pay for it.
This seems quite acceptable.
King Dane, you're a chump. I just called you a chump. 2 units of Mirkwood hunters at my capital. Well, I'll take him. Sorry. So they'll take 3 turns to get that, which is way too. I do have 3 Nazgul, but they can't beat that. They're allied, because Khazad-Dûm might help them out, actually.
At your service.
Anything else I need to know? The spoiler of Khazad-Dûm, plus 1 morale. Okay, so that's pretty good shit. Anything else? No. Okay, so I'll end it here. Thanks for watching, and please help me out.